As you know, and in the recent past, whatever policy, financial policy have been placed to drive the entire initiative forward with exemplary success story. Now, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister, confidence of the people of the country have been doubled. It is not that we are in the last 11 years could able to double the cargo handling capacity. In somewhere it is 200%, 300% in different vertical. But you know, the confidence which has been generating in the mindset of the people that under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Ministers, India is ready to articulate both the vision into action. And with your kind support, I firmly believe that this particular event is going to be one of the largest maritime gathering in the world. Largest, because you have been to many global events in different, like nations, but among all others, like if you make the comparison, the truth, the active, like number of participation, and also the leading global CEO, particularly those who are leading players in the shipping line, also in the shipbuilding, in others, design, in the different verticals. And I believe they have, out of their participation, they have expressed their confidence in our capacity, and it is only happening in the last 11 years. Before that, this particular sector was not that, but we thought and his innovative program of all by providing governance to the whole process of implementation that has created that ecosystem of capacity building as well as capability, which is creating the quality and ultimately out of this quality work you could able to create the ecosystem building clusters, building, and also ship recycling. So I believe this is how our maritime journey is going forward, and we are confident that in the next 22 years, because by 2047 we want to become the self-reliant nation, Atmanirbhar Bharat, and also the leading developed country in the world. So to achieve that targeted destination, we are to contribute from our this particular watershed in India's also the power of water. This was discovered by his innovative thought process and through dedicated research and studies, ultimately which has helped India to make special contribution in the growth of national economy in the global perspective. And that is how India could able to influence the global society that yes, India could do it. India can plan it. India can develop futuristic ideas which is become relevant for the global society, global maritime sector. And that is why I have a special request to all of you, particularly Mumbai being the financial capital of the country and north center of industry, commerce. I believe because of your participation and cooperation, definitely our future generation is going to take it up as a career, because out of creating quality workforce, we can contribute to the global maritime sector, maritime industry to grow faster. So that particular role will be always there. And in that sector also, you want to be the dominating factor globally. This is how, under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Minister, we are trying to set up our future, our young generation, to create employment and entrepreneurship. So this is why the cluster for shipbuilding, with the support of our coastal state, like today, the presence of the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Chief Minister of Gujarat, Chief Minister of Goa, Chief Minister of Odisha, they are all joining hands with the government of India to develop cluster in that particular respective states for shipbuilding, and also the ecosystem, whatever parts and equipment will be required, and also specialization will be required for shipbuilding. All this adequate facility will be developed within the country so that we can be self-reliant. आत्मनिर्भर भारत पार्ट भी बनेगा, जहाज भी बनेगा, और दुनिया को हम अपनी शक्ति के द्वारा मैरीटाइम सेक्टर में अपना जो भी इन्फ्लुएंस ये हम बढ़कर रखेगा. So this is how India is looking forward. Thank you.
अभी जैसा मंत्री जी ने बताया, माननीय मंत्री ने बताया, I will just give you some figures about the scale of the event. This is the 4th edition of India Maritime Week, and the scale is much bigger. This time we have had 1.5 lakh registrations of delegates. We are having 85 countries represented today. We had 11 foreign ministers who are already there. We have about 450 confirmed speakers, out of which, as Honorable Minister said, about 350 are global speakers. We are going to sign 680 memorandum of understandings, which will translate into investment of 10 lakh crores. This is a massive investment. And in terms of participation, we have got 7 union ministers participating, 16 state ministers participating, 5 honorable chief ministers participating. More than 100 concurrent events are happening at the same time, out of which we have 9 flagship Global Maritime India Summit sessions. We also have 9 state government and UTs parallel sessions happening. We have got 5 international country sessions happening: Netherlands, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and one more. We have got more than 500 exhibitors, which represent all sectors of maritime economy, which represent port operators, government and private, which represent shipbuilding and repair companies, green energy companies, dredging companies, cruise and tourism operators. The highlight of the event is we have participation from all diverse sectors, all sectors of maritime economy, government, private, domestic, and state governments. And if we showcase the progress that we have made under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister, under the guidance of our Honorable Minister, in the last 11 years, the capacity of major port has doubled. We have had about 150% increase in the number of seafarers. We have had about 400% increase in the cargo carried on inland waterways. We have had about 100% increase in the value of PPP projects which have been awarded. So overall, this is a landmark event in scale, in terms of its size, in terms of participation, in terms of its output. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So I am very much hopeful that you respected journalist friends, please extend your support, and will continue to talk. It is the beginning today. I am just citing out the future vision plans of India in this particular industry, in this particular sector, and under the leadership of Honorable Prime Ministers. And truly speaking, the World Bank Logistic Performance Index reports reveal the fact how India is growing faster, how India is creating global benchmark in different verticals of maritime industry. So this is the example which is ultimately inspiring the people of the country, and people of the country now taking up this particular sector very seriously and considering their future generation to put a head into it, and also to create the ecosystem for future, not only the employment but also the growth of the country as a whole, and to make it a reality of happening of Amritkal Vision 2047. India will become not only the most developed nation in the world, and it will also become the superpower in the maritime sector. Thank you.
क्वेश्चन
हाँ, क्वेश्चन आप
बैठिए ना सर।
क्वेश्चन नहीं किया है, हाँ कीजिए।
सर मैं शैलेश यादव
हाँ।
ANI न्यूज़ एजेंसी।
हाँ, yes, yes, questions.
सर इस वीक में जैसा कि सेक्रेटरी सर ने बताया 600
हाँ, हाँ बताइए। Yes.
सर जैसे सेक्रेटरी सर ने बताया कि 680 MOUs होने हैं वर्थ 10 लाख करोड़ के इन्वेस्टमेंट पे। तो सर ये इन्वेस्टमेंट कहाँ कहाँ पे होंगे, इसका ब्रेकअप अगर दे सके। और है दे आर हैपनिंग इन डिफरेंट सेक्टर्स, दे आर गोइंग टू शिप बिल्डिंग, दे आर गोइंग टू पोर्ट मॉडर्नाइजेशन, मैकेनाइजेशन ऑफ पोर्ट्स, दे आर गोइंग टू क्रिएशन ऑफ शिप बिल्डिंग क्लस्टर्स, greenfield as well as brownfield. We are also creating clusters for ship repair. So all these MOUs are distributed across different sectors of the economy, and will lead to about the generation of 7 lakh plus employment, direct and indirect combined.
और सर जो आपकी बायलैटरल मीटिंग है तमाम मिनिस्टर के साथ, 11 मिनिस्टर पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं,
हाँ,
उसके बारे में अगर कुछ बता सकें।
हमारे जो भी बायलैटरल मीटिंग होंगे पहले होने दीजिए, उसके बाद आप लोग को मैं ज़रूर बताऊंगा, क्योंकि लेट द इवेंट टू स्टार्ट. Okay, definitely whatever we are going to make the progress of this particular event, everything will be disclosed before you, because through you we'll have to connect the people of the country, people of the globe.
Sir, yeah.
Yes.
So I'll just give you figures. So port-led industrialization, investment of 1.86 lakh crore, shipbuilding and repair 1.55 lakh crore, green fuels and sustainability 1.7 lakh crore, port modernization and logistics 1.52 lakh crore, maritime finance, trade and digitization 0.8 lakh crore. That's a big.
Sir,
देखिए, एक बात आप लोगों को विशेष रूप से मैं आग्रह करता हूं कि आप गंभीर रूप से लें, कि तो हमें विदेश से चार्टर करने का कोई नहीं पड़ेगा। और अब हमारा जहाज ना होने की वजह से हर साल 70 to 75 बिलियन डॉलर्स हमें उनको पेमेंट करना पड़ता है। तो इसलिए अगले दिनों में हमारा लक्ष्य है कि हम उसी मात्रा पर जहाज निर्माण करने का काम करेंगे, अपना ओनरशिप बढ़ाएंगे, फ्लैगशिप बढ़ाएंगे, ताकि करोड़ अपना रास्ता हम सेव कर सकें। क्योंकि ये भी हमारा लक्ष्य है कि कोई वांट टू बिकम सेल्फ रिलायंट। हाँ, क्योंकि एक क्रिटिकल सेक्टर है, स्ट्रेटेजिकली बड़े, इफ यू टॉक इन टर्म्स ऑफ द नेशनल सिक्योरिटी, It's a very, very important sector. We need to have our own ship with own flagship. That is why that sector has also been given own flagship. That is why that sector has also been given priority.
Sir.
So now can I sum up right now because I have some other sessions to catch.
So only one question.
हाँ.
सर खास करके भारत का जो दक्षिणी छोर है, यहाँ के जो स्टेट है उनका सबसे बड़ा समुद्री किनारा माना जाता है. आप